A flower of love, let me pick you or let me fall into the ocean now and be lost, he begged. Without Jemima, life is nothing to me. As his fingers closed around the steam, the thrones withdrew, and the flower of love broke off as easily as a buttercup. It had given itself to Jim. Jim fastened it in his buttonhole and climbed on up to the top of the cliff. Back in the forest, the shadows did not seem so dark anymore. When Jim reached the spot where the magic had paralyzed him, no magic seized him and he was able to reach the castle gates unseen. At a touch of the flower of love, the gate crumbled to rusty dust, and Jim forged on up the winding driveway, through a maze of black-leaved shrubs right to the castle door. With the flower of love in his grasp, there was not a lock or bolt which could bar his way, and he was soon inside, climbing spiral staircase, feeling his way along dark, narrow corridor towards the distant twitter of birdsong. At last, he came to a string of rooms, one after another, crammed with shrieking, thrilling birds. Tens and dozens of wicker cages hung from the ceiling, each on trembling with the violent flutter of the little bird inside. There were lyre birds, birds of paradise, macaws and canaries, owls and swallows. Orioles and blackbirds sang brilliant, thrilling songs, but also sad, so heartbreaking sad. Breaks straining between the bars of their beaks, straining between the bars of their cages. The noise in so small a space was ear-splitting. Jim whirled round and round, his hands over his ears, setting the cages swinging and bumping as he called, "Jemima, where are you? How shall I find you among all these?" "That's right," said a voice behind him. "Call till your heart breaks. How will you ever find her among so many? Here are 700 of my little pets. Which one is your Jemima, eh? Now, by all the magic at my command, I command you, stand still." Jim froze to the spot, moving neither hand nor head, neither lip nor eyelid. The witch gave a terrible crackle and skipped about among her cages. "See, my pretty ones, I've caught an intruder. How did he get in, huh? A miracle? How will he get out, huh? An impossibility? Come, little Jemima, come and sing a last song to your foolish, reckless sweetheart before I turn him into a dog, or a beetle, or a worm." And she lifted down one of the cages, one which with a bluebird inside. Here we can see drawing flower of love, lovely birds, drawing. But bringing it close to walk in Jim's face, She gave a sudden terrible cry and dropped the cage, for she had seen the scarlet flower in Jim's fingers and the smile on his lips. Smart one. He was not ensnared by her magic at all. Out darted his hand and he struck the witch in the face with the flower of love. Pollen dusted her crooked nose. Her magical powers fell from her like leaves from a tree in autumn, and the castle of birds shook to its very foundations. Quickly, Jim thrust the flower through the bars of the bluebird cage and brushed the pretty feathers with the scarlet petals, and there stood Jemima, her head thrown back in rapturous song. Moments later, 20 and 30 more maidens were dancing around Jim, thanking him, blessing him as he moved from cage to cage, breaking the enchantment. Cluttering her moth-eaten shell around her, the witch of birds scuttled like a rat towards the stairs. Quick, stop her, she'll get away, cried Jemima. Let her go, said Jim softly. Her magic is all gone. Wherever she runs in the world, the birds of the air will mob her, and people will shut their doors against her. With the flower of love in his hand, Jim was powerless to hate even the witch. People say there was never a man and wife so happy as Jim and Jemima, and they put it down to the couple's great good luck. After all, not many newlyweds came by a castle to live in and a witch's treasure chest to make them rich. But I say it had less to do with castles and treasure than with what Jim and Jemima kept under their pillow, a little scarlet flower which never would hurt. That's it, my dears. Thank you so much for coming and see you next time. Bye.